Joe in real life. So I was thinking this morning, or I woke up and I was feeling pretty bad, but for the last 10 days or more, maybe 2 weeks, every morning I wake up and I feel the sort of creeping dark cloud of depression coming back over me. And it's been really mild. I'm not in any danger, you know? In fact, that's kind of the point of this story, is that like, I could just see the signs and feel the signs. And this morning in particular, it was bad. Like, it was a little bit bad. Still nothing like what it was, but not good, you know? And my therapist has had some, I'm going to call them personal struggles. That's not what they were, but it just feels easier. I haven't been able to see my therapist for a couple months. And one of the things that happened when I stopped seeing my therapist is all this hokey self-care work. I just stopped doing it. And I didn't make a conscious decision to stop doing it because it was working, even though I think it's lame. I just stopped, you know? And it was like I didn't have a reason to be accountable to it, so I stopped doing it. It felt almost automatic, not in any way like, oh, the teacher's out of the classroom. I'm gonna be a dickhead to so and so. I don't know why I just said that, but yeah, you get the idea. Like, it wasn't a subversive act. It was automatic. It was natural. Like, well, I'm not seeing him for a little while, so I'm just gonna stop doing this stuff. Not even really a conscious thought, more a natural inclination, you know? And this morning, that cloud of bleakness found me. And I sat in it and with it for a little while and just tried to maneuver it and figure out how it made its way back, you know? I haven't sussed it out completely. But I know it's been creeping towards me for a while. And I know that I allowed it to sneak in with the guards of other things. Like, our household is very stressed out. We have a new baby. Things are hard. And feeling stressed and being stressed, a lot of negative things go along with that. And rather than think of them as problematic, I just think of them as natural. And sure enough, they are. You know, you're going to get angry sometimes. You're going to get sad sometimes. You're going to brood and woe is me and stuff like that. That's having an infant. That's just regular. And so, yeah, I guess I let it sneak in with that. Yeah, I did. And today was the day where I woke up. My first thoughts were just dark. And I was like, I stopped doing my work. I stopped putting up the bulwarks against this. And that was a mistake. And so I tried to put them back in place today. And I'd love to lie to you and say that it worked. It didn't. But I get this sense of why it would work and will work, assuming I continue, you know? Mental health, man. God, it's tricky. It's a slippery thing. You know, I've said this on here before, but you're standing in your own mind. Like, you're not standing in the world, you're standing in your brain. And your brain's in the world, maybe, depending on philosophically how you lean on that. But you're in your mind, you're not in the world. And so if the mind's corrupted, everything's corrupted, you know? It's really difficult to find a substrate to that. Something that you can leverage to your advantage. Or just leverage to your not harm, you know? Yeah, this is me telling on myself. That's where I'm at. I got to do better. I got to be better about these things. I keep getting distracted by these side quests. And I got to rein in gotta rein in my mental health, you know? So yeah. Stay tuned for squats. 150 today. It was yesterday too, but I showed you deadlifts. 150, 2 sets of 6 coming up. So I did some farmer's carries and got right to my squats. I had plans to do a much more extensive workout today, but as you can undoubtedly tell from the intro, my heart just isn't in it. And like, this is one of the options I have too. Like, and it's great. And I'm gonna derail the topic just for a little bit and talk. This program that I'm on, all I have to do really is squat every day. And typically all I have to get up and down with is 2 sets of 6. I don't even have to do the weight that I'm prescribed. I am doing the weight because I'm trying to build to something, but technically I don't have to do that, you know? And that gives me a lot of latitude, a lot of liberty, freedom, you know, and it's an idea I came up with while I was in therapy. Because like one of the issues I have is I feel good, I pile a bunch of stuff on. That makes me feel even better, so I pile a bunch more on. This continues until I break. Then I feel bad because I broke, and it cascades, and everything I'm doing crashes, and then I'm devastated. And when this goes really bad, I drink. Because I'm out of coping skills, you know? And like part of what my therapist had me working on was cultivating new coping skills, which is the first thing I let go of once he had like some professional problems he had to sort out before we could see each other again. Personal, professional, I don't know what to call it. I'm making it sound more dramatic than it is. Anonymity and all that, you know? But anyway, it's nice. It's nice to have some of the guardrails up and be able to use them appropriately. And I got to put the rest of them up. So that's what I'm going to work on today and tomorrow. Try to get that reined in, try to figure it out. It doesn't take a long time. These squats look great, by the way. I'm feeling really good about them. And yeah, that's where I'm at, guys. Thanks for letting me vent. This is Joe in real life. I love you. Be good to each other. I'm going to strive hard to do the same with me and mine in my world, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.